What's up, my YouTube friends? I hope you had an amazing week. Let's get into this week's tarot forecast. I am excited to know what we can expect this week. I'm using Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot cards as usual. And I hope you guys had a good time. I hope it was fun for you. All of you guys that are watching HBO's The Night of like I am and are totally obsessed with what's gonna happen in the ending, you know what I'm saying? I almost am tempted to pull some cards and see what the tarot may have to say about who Andrea's murderer actually is. If you guys are not up on The Night of, get up on it, because it's some serious stuff. All right, let's cut the cards for you all, and we will see. And while I'm cutting, just a reminder about my two listeners or viewers and you guys wonderful people that I choose every week to do a free reading. If you want to be one of the people that I choose, just send me an email, and if you win, I'll email you back and let you know that you'll get the free reading, and then you just send me your question and we'll have fun. All right, let's get on. All right, so here's the energy you guys are bringing in from last week. Feeling like I need to cut one more time. Okay. All right. So last week you're looking at, you guys learned a lot about balancing, and we got Temperance card, which represents balance. I don't know if you guys can see it or focus it because my light is super bright, but this is Archangel Zachiel, and he talks about balance. And a lot of times when you're in a temperance situation, it's because you're really pushing hard to get results, but unfortunately, it's out of your hands. You just have to learn how to make a choice of how committed and involved you're going to be. That looks better. Yeah. Okay, so how committed, how involved you're going to be, and how much you're going to let this be in charge of whether you're going to be happy or not. So when I'm giving people advice and I get this card, it's usually because you're okay, well, I want to get involved in this situation, but I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. And then Temperance shows up and it says, okay, you're going to be asked to figure out how involved you're going to be. You're going to have to create some balance there. You're not going to have to go all in or make it all about you. It's don't make it all about you, basically. Understand that there's only so much you can do, and you got to just be at peace with you tried your best. You've gone as far as you can go. Now it's time to take a time out, take a little rest period, and let everything work itself out on its own. So if you guys are feeling super needing to make something happen, if you've done everything you can do, it's the time to just relax. Next, you got the Eight of Earth, which is also a card about it's about practicing. It's about studying. It's about honing your craft. It's about getting really good at it. So you may have felt you're embarking on something new, relationship or whatever, and there's more you need to learn about it. So just keep an open mind, really think about what can I do to be better in a situation. If you feel well, I don't know how far this can go, maybe you need to study up a little more. Maybe you need to up your game a little bit. That's what it's saying. And finally, we got the Four of Fire, which is an awesome card because it's confirmation from the angels that you built a really firm, strong foundation. And that's what's needed when you want something to go forward. Fire is all about creativity. It's all about passion, things that you're really passionate about. And when you have the four wands together, it's this culminating effort that you're doing, and you're building it on a really strong, firm foundation of support. Also, just so you guys know, sometimes when I get this Four of Fire, it's all about relationships. So if you're in a relationship and you're thinking what can I do? The relationship is kind of at a standstill. It's not really a standstill the way you think it is. The foundation is really firm. There's potential for this relationship to go far and for you to be really happy in it. You just need to think about what can I do? What can I do to improve myself in the way I'm relating in this relationship? Same thing for a job, or same thing for just any new idea. You're on the right track. So that's the energy from last week. Let's look at this week. Boom, Six of Water. I love the Six of Water because it talks about thinking about the past and times when they were really happy, and it also talks about just like childhood. And like when I think of Six of Water, I think about like taking a childlike perspective to things. So if something that really means a lot to you, like you're faced with something that really means a lot to you in this coming week, just try to look at it from like a childlike perspective, from a fun, playful approach. Just be playful with it, you know. And also, like, I'm using the law of attraction cards this week because I like them, and like I just felt like I should this week. But a lot of the law of attraction is like using your emotions to manifest what you really want. And so my tip for you would be think about a time like in your childhood, like a happier time, a fun time, where like if you're like trying to have a positive relationship, think about a past positive relationship that was really fun to get you in the emotional space to receive it. Or if you're trying to do a new venture that you really feel like passionate about, then like just think about like a time where you were passionate about something that really wasn't such like high stakes, but that you felt so good about it and it was successful. It could be something really simple, like you joined a team and you did really well in it. But like when you get yourself in that emotional space, it makes it easier for you to bring it into your life. Also, if you guys are not spending a lot of time with your kids, like try to spend some time with your kids. You'll learn a lot from them because they know how to apply themselves but not take like too seriously, and just have fun with it. Double dose on that. Spend time with your kids and spend time being playful and having fun, because the Ten of Fire is all about like working very hard and carrying a lot on your shoulders. And sometimes it's necessary. You got things to do, you got responsibilities, and you got this beautiful life mission that you're trying to make happen. You know, but we get tired sometimes. And so if you're feeling tired in this upcoming week, honor that, honor yourself, trust your instincts, do something to treat yourself, go to a movie, have a good time, because better times are ahead of you, and just be optimistic in that. I'm also getting like, for y'all that like to go out clubbing, I don't know, I feel like, you know, this would be a good week to do that. Because there's a new beginning coming. You guys are always like doing something brand new, or maybe it's just like different groups of you, because this is like a humongously general reading. But life is always taking turns and it's taking new things. And it's really interesting how you got the Ten of Fire. 10 is all about completion. Like 10s are completions, and then you start back over at 0. And look, you got this huge 0. The Dreamer, he is like the original first new start coming from spirit to earth with this beautiful mission. And so it's like a job well done, you guys. There is something new that you're going to be focused on in this coming week. And it may be a brand new experience. It may be a brand new person, or it may be a brand new way of interacting in your life. Like your relationship takes on a brand new spin and you're like, oh my God, like I didn't know it could go this far. But yes, it can, girl. Potential is everywhere for things to just start brand new and start fresh if you're ready for it. So take that playful approach and just leap into these new opportunities that are coming to you. So that was awesome. I love that reading. Let's take a look at the Esther and Jerry Hicks getting into the vortex. These are manifestation cards. I also use them as clarifying cards. And these actually happen to be relationship cards. But what's so funny is that like when I pull them, I'm not, you know, like sometimes I don't need a relationship advice card, but like sometimes the cards have, you know, something to do with relationships, but not really, but they're like perfectly on point for what's going on in my life. So I'm going to tap into all of you guys' energy. Everybody that's tapping into this video and is drawn to this inspiration that I'm trying to spread and share with you guys, and all this love. And we're going to tap into all the ascended masters, angels, God, and everyone that's looking out for you, and get some advice. I feel the card. All right, here it is. Boom. I love it. I love this. Okay, so this card says, I have control of the vibration I offer. So I talked to you guys earlier about taking a carefree childlike approach, or even like using times in the past where things have worked out for you as a way to control your emotions and get you in a place of emotionally feeling like whatever it is you're currently trying to see happen will happen. And this card talks about that. When Esther and Jerry Hicks talk about vibration, what they're talking about is emotion. It's the vibration that you put out. Like happiness has a different vibration than sadness or depression. And so, but vibration is what attracts. And so if you're like feeling really happy, you attract vibrations that are similar. If you're feeling kind of sad and down in the dumps or feeling like things aren't working out, like you attract that. And so it's really beautiful to know that you have control of the vibration you offer, because if you have that control, you have control over your life. Look at this person here. They've got, like, they're in darkness at the bottom, and then they're, like, lifting themselves up. And it almost looks like they're coming up out of the water. But it's really like the water of their emotions. Like, they're deciding, like, how deep they're going to allow themselves to go. If you're feeling good, go all the way deep. But if you're not feeling good, like, you can, like, just vibrate at a different frequency, even if it's just something slightly different from what you're currently vibrating. Like if you're depressed, like just get mad. Mad is a little higher than depression, and then when you get mad, just get, pessimistic, because that's closer to hope. And then bring yourself up to hopefulness. Like try not to do it all in one day, but slowly but surely have a focus of controlling your vibration. And I'm just going to read what this card says, and we're going to call it a day, because I am so excited about this week that's coming up, and y'all are going to kill it this week. I feel it. Okay. It says, once you begin to believe or expect good feeling things to come, you're in the vortex. And once you get in there, now you are a cooperative component. Now you get to rendezvous with all of the good stuff that you put there, and you can train yourself there. You can do it in a day. Well, shoot, they say you can do it in a day. All right, well, then I'm going to listen to them. You can do this in a day. Like, go to the movies. Get a mani-pedi, go to a football game, do something that makes you feel good, boo. Get there in a day, because you have control of everything that rendezvous with you when you get in control of the vibration that you offer. And you get in control of the vibration that you offer when you care about how you feel. It's all about you this week. Do what you got to do to make yourself feel good, and you got it. I believe in you guys. I am excited. And you know what? Check it out. I am going to do another video. I'm going to pull some cards to find out what's going to happen on the end of the night up. So it should be fun. So we'll see. All right. You guys have an amazing week. And I look forward to talking to you next week. Bye.